to the Fashionpreneur Fame Club interview series. And today I have with me is Nupur Jain from Mumbai. Nupur is the founder of a jewelry brand called Fashion Funday. She is a jewelry designer, she's a gemologist, and she comes from a family where there are people into the family jewelry business. I'm so glad to have Nupur today as part of this interview series. Want to learn more about her journey, and she joined our fashionpreneur community in early this year, around May, middle of this year. And since then, she already came in with this brand. So she had launched it in 2015, had her own highs and lows while she was running this brand, and then she joined in order to take the brand to the next step. So Nupur, over to you. Congratulations and welcome to this series. And we would love to hear about your journey. Tell us something about how did you decide to start your own brand?
Thank you so much, Harvey. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to be here, being interviewed by you. So, with my journey, I started Fashion Funday in 2015. I did it for a year and I left it. My kids were too small, so I thought, I can't. My kids were priority. I said I will not do it. I should have met you then. I would have got inspired by you. That you started your journey when you were pregnant, and here I left it because I thought my kids are too small. So that break in 2016 went on for good 3 years. I revived my brand again in 2019. I went step by step, because I know that I will continue doing it. So I started taking small step, with getting the documentation right, getting the legalities of the business right. So when that thing fell into place, so I felt responsible, that okay, now this is not a hobby, it's a business. And exactly this what I was treating my business as. I was treating as a hobby. And then we do that weekly coaches and the code of honor. When you say that it's a business, it's not a hobby, and it stuck me. I said, no, this is what I was treating my business. I was treating as a hobby because I wanted to be doing something and not only to be a homemaker. So I said, this what needs to be corrected. I need to spend that much of quality time, treat it as a business and take it forward. And when I wanted to take it forward, and that's how it is like universe make things fall into place. So I stumbled upon your sponsored ad, Fashionpreneur. And I clicked on your bio and I saw that you are an owner of Blinkback. And I was like, why would she want to create competition for herself? That was exactly the first thing that it came into my mind, that she's running such a successful business empire. Why does she want to create competition and, make other women independent and grow? And, but I said, free webinar, let me just go and see. She's so successful herself in a business. Let me just see it's there. And when I attended the free webinar, I was blown away. I said, if this is what she's giving in a free webinar, I would want to see what she's going to give it in the paid program. And the growth program is mind-boggling. I'm still telling you that it's a peanut that you charge. With the amount of information that you've given us, it's a gold mine. Same with the growth program. I have seen a lot of improvement in my business. So that's one thing that I want to say. Thank you so much. Thank you for hand-holding us throughout the journey. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. So far.
So you revived your brand in 2019, and then what were you doing? What kind of activities did you do once you decided that, no, I want to take this brand forward, until you joined the community? So tell us something more about that particular bit until you came in. And then, because I want to understand, there are so many of us, we give up on something that we started, and because we were not very, very strong when we started off. And it takes guts and a lot of courage to revive something back which you had done in the past. So tell us more about what got you that strength, and what did you start doing it exactly after deciding, okay, now I want to get this into a full-time business.
So I tell you what kick-started it. So, before GST, we used to have the VAT, and then we changed it into GST. So every month or quarterly, my CA would call me, इस बार कोई बिल है, इस बार कोई बिल है, and I would say nil. कहते कितने साल से nil करोगे, firm ही बंद करनी पड़ेगी, because we've been filing nil. So many years, either you decide what you want to do, or let's close the firm, because there is no point taking it further. I said, nahi, next month nahi hoga, I'll do something. So when I thought, I think that kick started it. And then I went, opened my current bank account. I filed for registration, the trademark of the brand. I started taking things seriously. I did little bit of crash course of digital marketing also, just to understand how to take this platform online. Because in my family, they are into offline business. So offline business and online business are very different.
Right.
You can't compare. And to be able to understand ki what is it, so that's was the first step that I took. I understood what exactly it is, but it's just a layman background that you get to know. Little bit of this, little bit of that. So I got the hang of it. कि अच्छा exactly है क्या? So then when I saw my registration came, my trademark came, I said, wow. Then I made the website also. And I so wish I would have met you. I won't have made the other website, because now I'm making on Shopify. It's a breeze. It's a breeze. I mean, it is so, so simple. And I remember once a friend told me, "Mukul, don't make website anywhere, make it on Shopify. Why? Because it's your house, it's your home. You should have the key, you should have the authority. Don't give it to somebody else." And I said, no, I don't have time. It looks easy, but it's very complicated. I will not do it. And now when I see those posts, I said, it is a breeze. So I wish I would have met you earlier. I would have saved on those money.
So
So
how long
yeah,
did you take to create your website? Like once you started seeing the growth program videos, I'm sure within 2 weeks you would have created it. How long did it
no,
take?
I'm almost done. So it's been 4 days and I'm almost done. So yeah, so I think I'm just giving myself another 2 days just to get everything set.
Hmm.
And I think I'm targeting myself, by 22nd of this month. Let's see, hopefully. I mean, just like 3-4 days away. I
Right.
should be able to pull it off. That's what I've given myself a target.
Right.
So yeah, so I think that started it. And I'm telling you now, when I wanted things to be how they wanted to be, I said, no, I want to do it seriously. So I stumbled upon your ad, and how it is. Then it's just a step forward. Then things just fall into place for you to step forward and to take action. And that's exactly what is happening.
Right, great. So, Nupur, considering that you have also done your jewelry designing, like you know my story. I have no jewelry designing or any background in fashion, no business background. Tell us something, how important it is for somebody in order to start a fashion business in jewelry, say, how important would designing element be for her if she wants to start a brand? Like, is it a must have? Because a lot of people, they start thinking that they are capable of doing it, but just because they don't have that designing degree or they have not done any diploma fashion designing course, they are not able to take a step forward. So what's your take on that?
I don't think so. It's necessary, Harvey. You will not believe, like today, what collection I have. I think barely 10% I make, 90% is all curated. Because now, what has happened? Fashion is evolving so much. So if people want different things. So if I do bulk production, it's cost effective. But if I'm making small quantities, it's not cost effective. So I don't do much of designing. In fact, very hardly. If somebody needs a customization, then I would, but otherwise I don't. And I don't think so you need. I think what is a must is to know how to run a business. Because I think that's where, you will take things to places, not knowing how to know design. Because I'm telling you, I used to work with a very renowned jewelry brand, and I used to create design for the real jewelry. But that's it, that you just do sit whole day, create design, nothing. I mean, I don't think so. I've created any of those designs which I've made. Though I've got the file, but it's just there, the file in the cupboard, not even used it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. It's necessary. But what I said was, what is very, very important is to know how to grow, how to run business, how to manage your people, how to manage product, how to connect with your customers. I think that's what's most important in any business.
Right, great. That was a great tip. So, but I'm sure the fashion designing part or the jewelry designing part, it gives you that edge, because then you have better sense of what kind of designs are good, not good, trending in the market. But as you rightly said, holistically, if you want to grow your brand, then the business element, I think, is missing for a lot of fashion designers, jewelry designers, which they are not able to, put it along with their designing knowledge, and that's where they lack. And I think most of them, then they figure out saying, okay, I need to do job, get some experience somewhere. But as you rightly said, somebody would only give you that designing knowledge or an experience, but getting
Not
to become an entrepreneur holistically, I think nobody would teach you from a job perspective. So it's about, as you said, you just go out and venture it out to find out how things shape
from
up for
your
you.
hits and miss. I think you will learn so much from your hits and miss rather than getting it somewhere else. Because I'm telling you, I don't think so. I've used it anywhere. See, now the fashion is evolving so much. We've got so much of material online. We have influencers with us. So you get to know what's in and what's out.
Right.
I don't think so. You need to be a designer to know what is trending. It's out there. You just have to be very watchful.
Right.
That's it. I don't think so. You need anything more than that.
Right. So anybody watching this, if you are thinking that you want to start your jewelry brand, but you are not a jewelry designer, here it is from Nupur comes straight that it's not necessary that you first do a designing course and then start your brand. You can be a good curator as long as you are passionate about that space. So thank you so much, Nupur, for that. So second, I want to understand what made you create your brand name as Fashion Funday. Tell us something about the story behind that.
So I actually wanted to create Fashion Funday. The story behind is I wanted to create an umbrella where I can get all the fashion related things. And it started with accessories. I ventured into jewelry. Now I'm into handmade embroidered headbands, as you can see.
Wow, that's a beautiful one. Yeah.
Thank you. So let's see how it goes because I plan to venture into bags, but I've taken a pause right now because this exactly it's too much for me to handle. I want to concentrate growing it. So I kept the name Fashion Funday just as an umbrella of all things related to fashion you will find in one. So I think that was, and Funday is a very Hindi slang, with like style and more. So everything related to style and fashion is what you're going to get it here.
Right. Amazing. So right now tell us more about what products are you concentrating on? Like if I go to your website, what can I expect to see? What's the USP that you have in terms of products, the quality? Tell us more about the products.
So with Fashion Funday, the products that we have a blend of modern and traditional trends. What's going, because I feel we as a women nowadays we are racing against time. At least I am racing against the time all the time. But we want to look pretty, we want to look beautiful, and we love our functions, weddings, partying, holidaying. So if you have that piece of accessory or a product which just transforms you without putting too much of effort, so that's what the products are at Fashion Funday. Like I'm sitting here with a very simple dress and just wear that headband, and I think I'm looking presentable enough. So that's how the products are at Fashion Funday. Even with that earrings, you will find that statement earrings. The other day I went with my friends at a night out and a very bad hair day. So I just made a bun and I wore those big pearly loops, and everybody was gaga over it. Oh, you're looking so beautiful. I said I didn't do nothing. I just wore my loops and that's it. So pieces are like that. They're very eye catching. They are conversation starters. The people start talking about it. So because that's what I like, because I want very quick fashion fix.
Right.
So that's what the products are at Fashion Funday. So you will find everything related to your day, where like we are doing a lot of watch charms, mask chains, the earrings. So the earrings we have right now, we have a lot of range with the Meenakari, like the festival, and with the wedding. And the wedding collection are usually is very trending for the destination weddings. So people would want to take it, when they're traveling, because they look so real. They are 18 karat gold plated, and the kundan and the finishing is like that. So people feel very comfortable traveling with the jewelry rather than taking their own, real jewelry.
Right.
Yeah. So that's one thing.
As well, then for them to like kind of change the look, so it becomes very handy and affordable.
It's very safe also, no? See, because any which way you're going to go down a hotel and keep it in a safe, you never know how safe is the safe in the hotel.
Right.
So yeah. So that's what we have currently. And the embroidered headbands, we've got a huge range of embroidered headbands. So they are all handmade by the Indian artisans. So these are in our own workshop. So that's what we are doing, latest in the Fashion Funday.
Okay, amazing. And what are the price points like? Like, what's the range for people to know more about the products?
Our basic starts from 500 onwards. It goes on till 5,000. Currently, the range that we have goes on till 5,000, 6,000. but we start from 5. So I think it's for everyone. If you're looking for something very, day wear, you will find it. If you're looking for something festive, you will find in that range of 1,500 to 2,000. But if you want looking for wedding, then you will find it in that 5 to 6,000 range.
Okay, so that's pretty affordable range as well. So like good fun day, good quick fixes with respect to your fashion and so on. Great. So I want to know more about how do you balance your life, Nupur? I know you have two kids, 11-year-old, 7-year-old, coming from a family where you have a family business into raw material of jewelry. So it's a pretty busy family with two kids, a mom running her own brand, her business. How do you manage all of these things? Tell us more about your time management at home.
So time management, I have to say that's something that I've learned from you. I remember one of the sessions you said, before sleeping, that you chalk down your hours, not what you're doing the next day, but you chalk down, with this hour, I'm going to do this. I started doing that. I have reached success, like 80% of the success I've reached. I've not achieved 100%, but it is very satisfying. So that's how I do it, So I know that my mornings are for this. Then I know my mornings are for my meditation, my exercise, then for family time. Then I'm sitting for my work. Then I'm sitting with lunch. Then again my work. Then I'm sitting in the evening with the kids. Then it's all family time. And before sleeping, I just jot down what I have to do next day. So I think setting goals, that's what we've been doing in our weekly Wednesday call. It's very, very effective. So I would take 3 goals in a week, in a month, and I would work towards it. So this month, I took a goal that I want to hire a help because, I want to expand. I want to do, have little free time to grow otherwise that I'm not able to take into consideration. So that's one of the goals that I had, and I achieved it because I was tentatively and very, religiously looking forward to completing that goal. So, and I did that. So now my next goal is finding a good photographer because I want to upload the new product. So I'm on the lookout of the good photographer. So that's how it is. So I think when you set goals, you take one step forward towards your success. And that's what is happening. I'm not looking at the bigger picture, though the picture is there. It's there every morning when I set my goals. It's there. But then throughout the day, I'm taking that one baby step to achieve that goal. So I think that is really helping. And I think somehow now I felt that in 2016, I felt that I cannot do business because my kids are too small. But now I see that kids, though they will be like that, but now they have accepted the fact that mama is not going to be available from this to this hour. So they've made peace with that. And I'm so happy and I'm realizing, why did I stop my business for the 3 years? I would have grown, I would have risen to somewhere else, had I not stopped. But I think that's one of the things that I want to tell people out there who think that the kids are small, abhi nahi time hai. You will find time. You will find time and people around you will accept that you don't have that time and that time is for your business. Like how a father goes out for his work because it's acceptable, because you know that he will go out. So once you tell them, okay, I'm not available from this to this time, but let's keep this time to ourselves. Right. So my son is 11. He would have his maths trouble. Mama, when are you free? I said, how about we keep this and this tomorrow? Are you free? Just check. And I'm also free. And then we'll sit for an hour and we sort it out. So he knows. So he is also at peace. He knows that mama is going to be available. So let me just see what all problems I can't do. And then we'll sit and we'll solve it. So I think that has worked wonderfully well. And I want to tell everybody, just don't leave it because you think you can't do it. I think you can. The only thing you just have to tell yourself that you want to do it. And things fall into place. It actually falls into place.
Correct. I think, again, as we speak every Wednesday, that mindset of balancing both worlds is what has to come from our own self. But otherwise, that mom guilt really kills us in terms of, oh my God, I'm not giving 24 hours to my children. And if that guilt comes in, that's the time I think people start giving up on their dreams, especially moms. So I was very interested to know, like 2 kids, because yes, I struggle with one baby, my 6-year-old. But then, as you said, you just tell them that these are your boundaries and you are busy from this time to that time, and they work their own ways, and
they're very dependent.
So
they grow up, because when we are hovering over them all the time, they don't grow. But I see that growth. I said, I should have left you guys long back. On your own, and you would have been, they are independent now. They would have been independent earlier.
Yeah. And I'm a firm believer that, if a woman, like a mother, if you are an entrepreneur, you are raising an entrepreneur child, because they know how to do business. At this age, they're seeing their mom, their dads doing certain things, and they realize how they have to be when they are growing up. So they're much more independent, matured at a very early age, is what I have noticed.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm telling you, so if I'm working late into night because I don't get time, so my son has an early morning school. He would wake up on his own. I don't have to wake him up. So he would just come in my room and say, "Mama, good morning. I've woken up. Okay, you go back to sleep. I'll attend my classes." I said, "It's okay." Because he knows that Mama's not going to get up because she had a late night. So
Right.
you see, this is what he is independent. I had this fear of roz uthana padega. I will not get my sleep, but that I think just happened for a day or two. I said, "Can you manage by yourself, please? I'm very sleepy." It's like, "Okay, don't worry, sleep." So that's what I'm saying, because when you want things, it just fall into place. It
That's
just fall into place.
have to want things, crazily want things, and then it will fall into place.
Everybody will help you. So my husband is a great support. Everybody in the house is such a great support because they know, this is her time. She will not be available. So either do things before she's going to go in the office or let's do it afterward. So I think everybody adapts to it. But I think it's somehow in us. We only think, कि नहीं होगा, मुश्किल होएगी, what will other think? I think they don't think. What's the problem. They don't think. They just take it with the flow. And I think we should just also go with the flow and overthinking things because it doesn't happen. It just happens in our brain. I'm telling you, it just happens in our brain कि ऐसा हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा, पर होता कुछ नहीं है.
Right, definitely. So just want it and take action, and everybody else will support and adapt to what you're trying to do. That was a great one, Nupur. So tell me more. You were already running your brand when you came to the fashionpreneur community. How did the community overall, people within the community, the courses, how did it help you streamline better? Like exactly from 2019 when you decided to come back until May 2021 that you joined, what changed after that? I know one is that you made your own website, which you thought was difficult, but you did that. What more? What kind of results are you seeing now?
See, I'm consistent. I am taking it seriously. Earlier in 2019 also, when I revived it, I would post one day. I said, "Aaj man nahi kara." I would leave it. That man nahi kara would turn into a week. Slowly, it would turn into 15 days. I was not consistent. So what happened was I said, there is nothing, there is no growth. I'm not getting orders. So I was not motivated because I was not taking a constant action. I was not implementing. I'm telling you, I was treating it as a hobby. Time mila, chalte firte dal diya, theek hai. I've just put it. Just for the sake of putting it, I have put a post. That's it. I was not doing things correctly. And then I was feeling, why things are not growing? Why am I not growing? Why am I not getting business? Why the sales are not happening? So once when I started with the growth program, when you understand the steps, this is how the things should be, this is how you should follow, and one thing which I really, really learned in the course are actually two things. Take action and be consistent. Before the course, I'm telling you, I was so much into perfection. I would sit on Canva, I would draw, create things. I said, ye acha nahi hai, ye acha nahi hai, ye acha nahi hai. This is acha. After spending good 6 hours, this is very beautiful. I am liking it. So kuch nahi. So now in the community, I've understood it's okay if things are not perfect. It's okay. But what is most important is to be consistent and to take action. So that's one thing. And I have seen result. In fact, I think I messaged you also saying that, with the Instagram, when I've not finished it full, I'm halfway through. But the other day, I just checked my site and I was so overwhelmed seeing that 50,000 new accounts have come to my page. The reach has increased, the interaction, the engagement has increased, and it's nothing great I've done. The only thing I've done is I've been consistent. I've been posting. So now what has happened? 2-3 days, something happened. Again, the reach has gone down, but it's my mistake because I'm posting one thing. I'm not being very active. So now I realize where am I and where is my mistake. So that's one thing that I've learned. And I think the courses that you've designed, it's so nicely designed. I think it's MBA of running your fashion business. I don't think so anybody would need anything. See, you have done everything of what to do and how to do it. We only have to implement. You have done with the PDF, the Excel sheet, everything you have done for us. We just have to jot down numbers, to just jot down information related to our niche. That's it. And then we have to imply. That's it. So it is very, very easy. And that's, I have written diary on what you do. And then, whenever I have time before sleeping or whenever during the day, I just take one topic. I would just take product, or I would just take people, and I would revisit it again. And I said, oh, this is missing. Because पहली बार तो समझ में आ गया. Then what I'm missing, then I would understand. Then I would make a note of it and try not to do that and improve it. So that's what I'm saying. I have seen result, but I have seen a lot of result by taking action and being consistent. That's one thing that I have learned. And I think community itself is very inspiring. Why? Because, when you see that somebody has achieved, you say, Arey yaar, this I can also do.
Yes.
This I can also do. Why not? Because I think the success is inevitable with what you've given to us. It is only, you will not succeed only if you're not taking action. I would just say this because I don't think so you would need anything more. Everything is there. Everything is there. I remember the day I did that budget, the pricing thing, I woke my husband up, he was sleeping. I said, see, she's mentioned so nicely. This, so I'm sure you also don't do for your business what she's written. He's like, Acha, theek hai, I'll see it in the morning. I was like blown. I said, wow, So I was just wondering, मैंने कहा हानि की कहीं MBA तो इसमें दिख रही है pricing formula में.
Yeah, because we all women, we so underplay. I always feel that हम लोग ना नहीं मांग पाते वो सही पैसा नहीं मांग पाते for our own product. So there has to be a formula, like don't apply your emotions on pricing. Otherwise, you'll just end up doing charity to your customers, to your vendors. But you need a system, you need a formula. So then only that kind of profit comes back.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Now, everything is so nicely laid. I don't think so you need anything more, Harvey. Anything more. See, what happens is when you see the post, you get overwhelmed. Itna kuch hai. But I don't think so. I think, people who come new, who don't have any background or who they want to start, they might think, they have reached to this level. They feel overwhelmed. But I would say they're the lucky one because they don't have to do that hit and try.
Right.
Hit and try you have done. And you have given them a success formula. And the other best thing that I like about you, that you are not all gyan. You practice what you preach. Mm-hmm. So all your teachings that you are giving us, it has come from your own experiences. So you have seen the success and the hits and misses in that 6 years of your own business. And then you've given it to us. Okay, this works. This doesn't work. Don't do this, But this will give you a result. So, what more do you want? It's just laid out on a platter for you, in a silver platter. Take it and be successful. It's as simple as that.
Right. But that's great, Nupur. And thank you so much for sharing this with me because even at some point I need to know what's working, what's not working. And I'm so glad that you are able to relate to things. You are seeing results after implementing. So even I believe the moment you start taking action, you will not see it very overwhelming because they are all steps, one after the other. Yes, it's a long journey, but that's expected. Right? Otherwise, everybody would become fashion business owners if it was an overnight building and success. But I'm so glad that you have come back. You're now taking this as a business full time and you're totally into it consistently. And I know you are one of those, few people who are very consistent with our Wednesday coaching calls. Like the moment I enter, I know Nupur is there. She'll always be there with her camera on. So it shows how consistent you are and how self-motivated you are also to take action. So that's great. Thank you so much. And I want you to tell us what's that one success principle that you believe in, which you feel that has helped you and you want to share that with other women, because we women, we sit on a reservoir of so big potential, but so many of them, they are afraid, scared, nervous to take a step into entrepreneurship. So what's the success principle you have been following that they can follow you?
So I would say with the program that we are in with you, it's a gold mine. It's a diamond mine. All you need to do is to take action. Because success, I'm telling you, is inevitable if you're going to take action and you're consistent. I think only two things will take you to great and newer heights. Success, take action, be consistent, and learn and evolve. Because I think that's one thing that I've learned from you, that your growth stops if you stop learning. That's what we do. College ho gaya, padhai khatam, okay, the book's closed. We've done with our quota of studies for life, but no, it is so much more, and it is interesting. It is interesting because when you see result with the growth, with the learning, you feel very motivated, and then you would want to take action, and you would want to be consistent because you want to see that growth for yourself, and you get so inspired by you. At times I feel very inspired by me and saying, because I took a pause and I just look back, saw what I did in that 2 years from the 2019 to now. And every day I was like, kara kya maine, kara kya? And then when I took a pause and I looked back and I said, wow, I've come a long way. Getting all the legalities, and I started with my export, which I never thought that I would do. So that's one thing, big thing that I did. I did all my legal work. So now I feel it's kind of a different high when I say proprietor, Fashion Funday. I never thought, I would sign those papers where, I would be the proprietor. So that's a very different high for me. So that motivates me. That tells me, take action every day. Be consistent. You will see result. And I am seeing results. So that's one thing I would say to everybody. Take action, and take action. That's what you need to do.
Great. Thank you so much, Nupur. I wish we could go on and on because I'm so loving the conversation. But those are some amazing strategies that you shared, how to balance life, how to be into your business with kids around, and a lot of things on how to see success, how to become successful, how to come back. A lot of things. I'm sure people are going to get so much value after seeing this particular interview because, so much of inspiration all over. And thank you again for inspiring me that if you can handle 2 kids in a business, I just have one and still figure out, because sometimes even I go, haywire what to do with the kid around, but that's so much of inspiration, and that's what I love about our community. We always keep inspiring each other. It's just one big super brain of such amazing women coming together, building their fashion brands. So thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm super, super honored to have you in the community. And for everyone watching, if you want to check out Nupur's brand, Fashion Funday, I'm going to put up a link below. Check out, she has some amazing headbands. One of it she's wearing, and some amazing meenakari earrings, and a lot of mask chains. Like, I love your mask chains. I've been eyeing on them. So going to pick some of them soon, but do check out her brand. Give some love, support. If you are somebody who is wanting to start your own fashion business, I'm going to put up a link to a free webinar. Join in and see if this is for you or not. Thank you so much, Nupur. Keep taking action. Wish you lots of love. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.